Rich, rising, beautiful people. I want to give you some motivation today. Make sure your vibration is operating at a high frequency so you can attract the same type of individuals. Because let me tell you, them people out there trying to rain on your parade, they out there trying to create confusion. They're out there to try to create some type of fantasy that is corrupted. Do not purchase a ticket to that circus. You can pick up on the energy because I'm only tapped in and aligned with individuals who operate on a high frequency like myself. You can detect when you meet someone that they strictly on some confusion. They're strictly on this right here. They're trying to tap in to the neutrons to rearrange and obstruct your reality. Don't give them that power. I don't care how they look. I don't care how they smell. I don't care what they portraying in front of you. Do not give away your power. And you know how you give away your power? I'm going to tell you. Holding conversations with people that you're not aligned with. It's going to be straight contradictions that come out their mouth from what they say compared to what they do. That's how you give your power away. When you participate in conversations or you go into environments thinking you're going to change the vibration is for you, for self. So you won't get triggered. And I know y'all see me looking here. It's because I'm going live on both of my pages. I'm going live on my personal page and I'm going live on my business page. I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. Because remember, there is more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to go forth on things that you want to see different in your life. But first, however, because we're going to eliminate the word but from my vocabulary. And in order for me to do that, I have to stop saying it because I don't want y'all to be saying it. That pronoun, that noun is a bad word. It's low vibrational. It is. So we're going to replace it with however. Because however is giving you an option to use a different word to intercept what you're trying to say. Are we here? Okay, we're here. What you do in life is based on integrity. If you're chasing numbers, if you're chasing money, if you're chasing women, if you're chasing views or like content creating, I want you to think about this. The way you get it will definitely be the way you lose it. I don't care what someone else's story is. I'm telling you what's facts. How you get it will be how you lose it. Okay? Slow money is still money. You have to discipline yourself on how you spending it. And I can speak from experience because I was into fast money. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I have learned and seen and experienced fast money as a female. So I can't even imagine as a male. But as quickly as I got, however, I had to experience that. So now the big age I am now, fast money ain't for me. Fast manifestations is not for me. And when I say fast manifestations, because there are certain individuals, spiritualists, that like to do specific rituals in order for, the money to flow in. And I'm going to tell you, when I was in my spirituality in the beginning, I did some of those things and they did come through. But I had to keep doing those things for it to keep coming through. The energy I put in that, the energy I was receiving. So I learned for myself from self-discipline that I'm not going to do these rituals anymore. That's just for that specific road opener or get money. I'm not going to do those things anymore for myself. I'm going to let it be a natural flow of energy so I don't get stressed out. I'ma let it be a natural flow of manifestations. I'ma live in that energy. I'ma operate in that energy. And when it comes to me, that's the embrace. That's the surprise. That's the surprise. That is my blessing for me. Because what's for you is going to be for you. Some individuals like to speed up the process. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, I've been there and done that. But however, how you start is going to be the same way as you finish. Slow money is still money. You have to learn to discipline yourself. Embrace the abundance when it comes. Invest back into yourself, which means I want to find out what we attracting. Today is Motivational Monday, in case you didn't know. If you're new here, if this is your first time on my page, hello, my name is Brooklyn. The name of my page is Passion with Purpose. I am currently a motivational speaker. I'm an undergrad in psychology. I'm a business owner for the past 20 years. I'm also a business consultant. But I'm a truthful business consultant. I'm not going to tell you what sounds good for society. I'm going to use the gift that I have of foresight, foreseeing things before they happen. That's why I don't like talking about a lot of certain things on this platform, because I don't like talking about a lot of things on this platform. But I do, to let those who are willing to listen and do the work set themselves up so that when the economy is the way they are, they won't be hurt by it. I hear a lot of conversations, a lot of small businesses that are hurting financial due to the economy. I don't speak about it because that's not my story. I'm not suffering. I'm not having hardship, only due to the fact that years ago, all of this was already foreseen for me. And I'm in sales. I've been in sales for 20 years. So I know a lot of people on the outside trying to figure out, how is she making it? Like, how is she selling? It's so I worry about me. I drink my tea. I mind my business. I get my messages. I write them down. It's called scribing. I scribe them down and I look at them later. Then I transcribe, detect, prophesize, and I act accordingly. And if you're in my circle of love, friendship, and high frequency, I share it. I share it to people. I don't keep it for myself, because that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to pass the knowledge and information, and you either eat it or spit it out. Chew the meat or spit the bone. There is no force feeding here. So I can proudly say that in the energy that I'm in, I'm not suffering. I don't have to want for nothing. And I don't take too much. Like, I don't eat too much. I've lost a lot of weight. I don't spend too much. I invest. And I invest in myself. And I'm on this platform to teach you how to invest in yourself. And today is Motivational MoonDay. Reflection, shadow work, healing. Because if you're not healing what's inside you, it will show from the outside world. You will not see it, but others will detect it. So on Motivational MoonDay, let's see what you're attracting in. Do we want to see what we're attracting in, or do we need self-care? Do we want to see what we're attracting in, or do we need self-care? Someone in my life, someone who's watching me, is a pessimistic. I'm not sure if you're going to want to stay here for this, because things that I speak about is high vibrational, and I'm an optimistic person. I am always going to see the cup halfway full. I'm logical. However, spirituality leads my steps. And there's someone in here watching me who is very pessimistic. And that is due to things that has gone on in their life. You need to acknowledge your contribution to those things, and you need to heal your heart for this individual that's watching me who's very pessimistic. Whoever's watching me, you're very pessimistic. You're operating at a low vibration frequency. And everything that has gone wrong or has not worked out in your favor, you point blame. Ugh, I don't like this energy. I don't know who this is. Hold on 1 second. I will focus only on optimism. I see my cup halfway full, and I will give from an overflow. I will only resonate with those who operate on my frequency. I am speaking to the collective who operate on the eagle eye frequency. 777 is the angel number. And we're going to move into self-care. So what we're going to do today on Motivational MoonDay is focus on self-care. The spirit is going to tell me what's up. Hold on. Let me turn the camera around. The community needs to focus on self-care right now. My collective high vibration community need to focus on self-care. Confirmation. Once we focus on the self-care, how to heal our heart, because our heart is what gives us money. When you got a closed heart and you operating at a low vibration, you want quick money. You want quick satisfaction. You want quick gratification. It's because you're operating on dopamine. That's low vibrational. That's because your heart is closed. So I'm operating in my north node, which is Virgo. Shout out to the earth signs, because we all about what? Stability. Okay. And earth signs are Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay. The beautiful sign in that is Taurus. Okay. Okay. No. Taurus is stubborn. Taurus is fixed. Virgo. Okay. I never knew that. Virgo is immutable? That's a shocking. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked again. Okay. So when you operate from a healed heart and open heart, that is the quickest way to get your abundance, because money is a form of energy. And if you're operating out of love, then what is owed to you cannot be blocked. What is owed to you, you will receive. You have to acknowledge where it's coming from. And a lot of the times when the heart is closed, you can't see that. So make sure that you're healing the heart. You will be healing your financial status, because it opens up clarity when your heart is open. Okay, that's chakra. Someone needed to hear that. And in order to get the heart healed, you have to look at what's going on inside of you. What am I not taking care of inside of me? Okay. And I don't know that answer. That's a rhetorical question. I don't want you to put it in the comments. That is for your personal preference, and that's for you. Okay. So we're going to find out what self-care is needed for the body right now. Someone needs to focus on self-care for today, which is Motivational Monday. I have my women's group. I give back to my community. So even though I come on here and I do Motivational MoonDay and I pour into my collective, because I'm giving you bold affirmations, we're going to talk about good stuff that I see in your energy. And I do that on social media once a week. And this is something that I'm diligent in, but I also, however, I spread my energy in my community. However, I spread my energy in my community where I live every day. And so I am with a women's group that's on Monday, which is ironic because today is Motivational Monday. But I am an undergrad in psychology. I'm studying to be a therapist, and I also go to a therapist. I am in therapy currently for a tune-up. And if you know what a tune-up is, it's like, your car, for it to keep running, you have to maintain certain maintenance so you don't have any issues when you do road trips or when you're driving every day, right? So treat it as such. Make sure that you are doing the proper maintenance on your car so you don't have no issues. Same thing with the body and the mind. You have to make sure your mind is having good maintenance. And because I come from a background of therapy, I go from time to time. I'm in a new area, new environment. My lifestyle has changed a lot. And the tools that I normally use wasn't working. And I said, I need to go back to therapy. It's been about 4 years. I need to check in with therapy. And so I've been in therapy for the past 2 months, and I love it. And again, it's a check-in. I tell all my business to my therapist. I don't call family members telling family members my business. I don't have any friends telling friends my business. And it's not that I don't trust it, but life taught me lessons. I'm going to go to an individual who is professional, who can give me the right tools so I can apply it in my life. Accountable. Are you being accountable for your life? Or are you pointing blame or dumping on others? Therapy is not expensive. I don't know where people get this conception that therapy is expensive. They even have therapy for free. You just have to find the right therapist to align with you. Okay, here we go. I met a young girl, 22, I love her. She works at PetSmart when I go get my live animals for feeding. And I was speaking to her about a week ago about something. And she said, I haven't seen you in a while. I said, yeah, I had a moment. And when I have a moment, I don't come out in public because I need to realign my chakras. I need to realign my energy. I'm an Aquarius too. Sometimes I need breaks from people. And she said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I said, no, I do it from time to time because I have to regroup, but I have a therapy appointment, so I'm going to be okay. She said, therapy? She said, I hear about therapy, but I never went. Like, what do they do? And when she said that, I was baffled. Like, you never heard of therapy? But she's 22. And 22, I probably didn't hear therapy neither. I was in the military fighting a war that I didn't start. Okay. But that's neither here or there. That's another conversation. So I sat there and I explained to her what therapy is and how she can get it. And I was telling, because she was like, it costs. And I was like, no. I said, do you live with your parents? She said, no. I said, so you can apply for Medicaid. And Medicaid will give you mental health for free. She was like, well, I got Medicaid. I said, girl, call the number. And mental health, tell them that you're having a breakdown. You don't know how to deal with so much stuff. I said, because you said you don't live with your parents, right? So I would say there's some abandonment issues going on with you. And she said, yes, it is. And I'm not liking men right now. And I just bust out laughing. I said, I feel you, girl. I can relate. I said, that's something you need to talk about. And I gave her the steps to what she needs to do. And that's it. I'm not force feeding people. I give you the information that is valuable. You take the information, either chew the meat or spit the bone. That's simple. So with that being said, let's find out what Spirit is saying that you need to work on self-care for Motivational MoonDay. Motivational MoonDay. Speak to my collective and find out what I don't want to take it. I should, but I'm not going to. Decisions. That card was decisions. Someone needs to make some decisions. Someone is very indecisive. See, let me tell you, indecisiveness is a form of confusion, which is low vibrational. said what I said. Spirit, what is self-care for Motivational MoonDay? What is self-care? The trash. Someone needs to take the trash out. So what I'm hearing in the background is it's trash day. I thought they was going to come earlier, but they're taking the trash now. Someone needs to trash the idea of putting the power in other people's hands. Someone needs to trash the idea that they feel that they can't have discipline. Yes, you can. If it's involving your health, money, and life, you better do it. You better do it. Stop crying victim mode. Do something about your situation. Remember, you have decisions, and the decisions you make is going to give you consequences. I don't know what type of consequences. You don't know what type of consequences. Nobody knows what type of consequences until you make the decision. So stop being paranoid, stop being stagnant, and make a choice. Self-care. What do my collective need to know about self-care? Put that back in there. And that card that was about to fall was optimism. I told you there's somebody in this live that's very pessimistic. We don't do that over here. We do optimism. You saw that card about to hit me in the face, and we're going to pick that one up first. Speak up. Speak up. If you avoid conflict and keep the peace, you start a war inside yourself. Negative Ghost Rider. I'm going to say what I got to say. It may not always come out right, but I'm going to get it out of my head and out into the universe. Because peace is within me. I don't go and look for peace. I form peace inside me. Someone needs to speak their peace. I pray. Listen, I don't say prayers for people. I don't want people to say prayers for me. That's just my personal preference. But the prayer I'm about to say is a universal prayer. I pray you get the courage to heal yourself and speak your truth, no matter whoever don't like it. All right. Second self-care card. This was the first one. It said, listen. Self-care, listen. People start to heal the moment they feel heard. People start to hear the moment they feel heard. That's self-explanatory. I don't need to go in depth in that. You may want a certain individual to hear you, to hear the pain that they caused. That individual is closed off. That individual needs healing themselves. That is why they're not listening to you. This is why I said I'm a big advocate of therapy. Because guess what? That person don't know you. They know what you tell them. Psychologically, they can break down what you tell them. So don't try to go in there camouflage or lying. That therapist is getting paid to sit there and listen and give you a diagnosis and then the tools to help you heal. The third self-care message. The third self-care message is success. Success. Today is a really good day. You're in the flow, especially if you're here. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. I'm your gift. I'm your gift of reasoning. I'm your voice that's in your head saying, it's you. You're going to be the only one to solve your situation. No one is going to be able to help you with that. These are the 3 messages. They all follow each other. Speak up. Confirmation. Speak up. Go to those who are listening. And that could be your inner voice, your spirit team, God, Allah, Jehovah, whoever you believe in. Once you do that, you will have success. Your mindset will be balanced. It will start to clear up. Once you do that self-care, this is what you will attract. This is my attraction deck. Once you do the self-care, this is what you will attract. All right? Let's find out. We only want one manifestation. Attraction is manifestation, no matter how you see. Positive or negative, it's still what you're attracting. It's a manifestation. Okay? You operate high, you get high. You operate low, you get low. It's going to be on you, your perspective. But once you do the self-care, this is what you're attracting. All I need is one card, Spirit. What is the attraction? What is the manifestation of this collective once they do the self-care for Motivational Moon Day? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks. I appreciate that you're here on this Motivational Moon Day, because we all about healing on this channel. We don't create confusion. Listen, we don't project. We say bold affirmations. We worked on healing on this channel. Okay, we worked on healing on this channel. I gotta go get the card. The card flew all the way over there. The manifestation is gonna come. You called it in. So let's find out what it is. Let's find out what you attract. Let's find out what you attract. Oh, red. I'm wearing red. I'm wearing red today. Did a little dance. Do a little wood. Get down tonight. That's the heart chakra. That's why I'm wearing red today. My deck is aligned with me. Oh, I love it so much. So, we briefly talked about the self-care, which was in 3s. Once you work on those things, you will bring in love. You will bring in love. This is what you're attracting. Ew, Brooklyn, this is what you're attracting. My true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. You are the universe. You are a representation of what's around you. So if you love you, that's what will be around you. If there is no love around you, that means you need to protect your space more and realign yourself. My name is Brooklyn. Name of my page is Passion with Purpose. I do Motivational Moon Days. I do have a subscription that's $2.99 a month. I post in motivational videos. I give you quotes of the day. It's a lot of videos in there for you. And there is no time limit or date marked on it because time is an illusion. Time is an illusion. Because as quickly as you come in today, you could be gone tomorrow. Until next time, I love you guys. And I mean that with true intentions. I'll holler back.